Welcome to Littler House. Today is a quick tip regarding rethreading a drawstring back into a pair of joggers. Super common problem. It seems like these drawstrings are always coming out. So I'm going to show you how to fix it first and then prevent it from happening again. So recently I ordered some sort of sewing tool online. I can't remember what it was, but with it they sent me one of these for free. So I thought we would try it with these joggers that have lost their drawstring, and let's see how well this works. So the first thing I'm going to do is thread the drawstring in. I'm going to go ahead and do that first because that'll help me from losing this end by pulling it all the way through on accident before I'm ready. So it'll take a little bit of wiggling to get that in there, but I want to just pull the drawstring through like that. Now, when this is pulled into the casing, this is going to fold like this, and you can see when it's folded like this, it'll be impossible for this to come loose. So this is how you want it to feed in, not like this. Feeding it in like this could come loose, it could just pull right out. So make sure that it folds when you feed it in. So we'll start obviously with this other end into one of the holes of the casing, and I'm going to push it all the way through. And actually just this a good tug while holding on to the waistband here in the back, and that's going to pull that straight through. There we are. Now, what are we going to do to keep this from happening again? First off, we want to make sure that our waistband is stretched all the way, that we, as far as we can stretch it, and keeping our ends here even. Now what I'm going to do is find the center back seam. I am going to stitch through the casing, through the drawstring, literally just stitch that down right in this seam right here, and that's going to hold the drawstring in place and make it impossible to pull out again. So what I did was just sewed right along that former stitching line so it's invisible. I used a matching thread. You cannot see where I sewed there. Same on the inside. We'll trim our ends. And now look, I cannot pull this drawstring out anymore. That will be impossible now for it to come back out again. So there we go, all fixed. Hope that helped.